Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me Ravonia Moeti, and if you are new here, welcome to the family. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for tuning back in, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and welcome once again. So on today's video guys, I'll be showing you how I achieved this look. Like basically today's video is all about the installation. So I've been getting so many requests as to do a tutorial on how I install my wigs. So today is the day guys, so without wasting any more time, let's get right into it.
We're gonna start by pushing back the hair, just this little hair from the hairline. You're gonna push it back because it will give us like this clean kind of like installation, because if you do not push it back, you're gonna experience a real problem, because like you'll find yourself putting glue on the hair and so forth and so on. So you're gonna use styling gel to make it like flat. Okay, so here I'm cutting this hair guys. Like I hate it so much. I inherited it from my dad, but I'm not loving it. I hate it so bad. So right now I'm using styling gel to push the hair back. The styling gel guys, sorry I didn't show you here. I'll just link it below on the description box. I got it at Chamas, but for styling gel, I think any styling gel will do right now. You're just gonna have to use styling gel to push back your edges so that it doesn't interrupt when you start with the installation process. Yeah, so just make sure that all the hair is pushed back. Take your time and make sure that every hair is controlled whatsoever, so that it doesn't come back. Like make it strong, okay, like a strong hold, so that it doesn't interrupt at all. So yeah guys, right now I'm just going to take like a big brush just to make sure that all the hair, all the edges are pushed back. As you can see, I just did my hair, and I'm not happy with the hairstyle, but it's fine. It is what it is, and I'll be wearing wig, so it's okay. So right now I was just worried with these two lines, because I just feel like they're gonna create like this bum look. As you can see, these two lines are just I don't know, but we'll just see how things will turn out like. Yeah, so before doing anything guys, you will have to start by combing your hair. This is the hair guys. You will comb it back. Just take your time and make sure that all the hair is combed back. You don't have to have any hair in front, whatsoever. I don't know how to say it, but just comb it back, all the hair please, so that it doesn't interrupt, because you will end up gluing the hair. It will be glued on your skin and so on, and it will just create this messy look that you won't even be able to fix. So this is how the lace looks like, and I'm gonna apply a powder just to make it the same color with my skin. So yep, we're gonna take the powder. It's either powder or foundation, whatever that you use for makeup, for your tone, skin tone, whatever. So this is the color that I'll be using. So you're gonna apply it on the lace. So this is how the lace looks like now before we apply. So now let's go, just be patient and apply all over the lace, so just to give it the color of your skin, so that when it melts on your skin, it doesn't show where the lace ends and where it starts. So it's gonna be melted in your skin, and it's going to look super natural. Okay, so please apply it all, in all the lace. Now we are going to wear the wig. And when you wear the wig guys, you also have to be patient, as you have to measure the sides as to like with full frontal, guys, you need to like measure the sides, cause I always say that if you do not cut it well, it's a wrap, cause you will never be able to wear it like perfectly. So your sides need to measure. Hence I always say that it's not always where you will get to wear someone's full frontal, cause it is measured according to the head, the person's head. Okay, but let's be realistic, guys. This color is giving. Just look how messy it looks right now, and at the same time it suits me. How great is that? Like, how great is that? I'm loving this color. Like, I just love the color, guys. Let's be realistic. This color is giving. You can wear it when you go to your like Valentine date whatsoever, because like it matches with the theme red. Okay, so fine, now let's start with the measuring of the sides. That's what I was talking about earlier. You see, like, you need to be very careful with that. Before doing that, let me get some ribbon just to tie the hair at the back so that it doesn't interrupt me whatsoever. So you see that in my all, guys, it's a portrait. Hit me up if you want one. I will plug you fine. So here we go. You're gonna tie the hair at the back so that it doesn't interrupt you, and make sure to comb the hair back as to like not creating that bump look in front, because if you do not do that and it catches the glue, it's a problem. You'll have to restart taking out the glue taking out the glue from the hair. It's just a lot of process, a long process. So always comb the hair back. So now I was able to measure the sides before I can apply the glue, and also measure where you want to place your glue, because it's very important, guys, as to like to know where you have to put your wig. Yeah, like you will find that it's just in the forehead, and it will just make you look like, I don't know, but you will just be with there's something off about it. You don't have to put it like more in the forehead. You have to put like a little bit backward, but not too backward, because it will also like make you like you have like a big forehead. Just measure like your head and then place it in the middle, just in the middle of your forehead and your real head. Get me, Miss? Yeah, then after doing that, you will then have to start applying a glue. So yeah, it's very important to measure and like mark where you're going to apply glue, as to like avoid putting it like too forward or putting it like too backward as well. It's just have to be like in the middle. Please always take your time to arrange where you are going to put a glue, so that it doesn't, like, guys, it becomes a problem. So avoid doing that and take your time just to measure your sides. Okay, so we are going to apply glue, as I've already like measured where I'm going to put my glue and so forth. So guys, don't be worried, like there are those that do not have ghost bond glue. You only have got to be glue, it's also fine, but for today I will be using ghost bond. Yes, I'll be using ghost bond glue and not got to be glue. But the difference with this one is that the other one you will have to let it dry so that it becomes clear, and the other one with color is clear. You just have to wait it for it to be like tacky before you can start laying your lace. So the only difference is just that the other one has a color and the other doesn't have a color, but both of them you have to wait for them to become a bit tacky before you can use them. So this is the ghost bond glue, guys. You can get it at Takealot, as well as cosmetic like hair products, what shops I think you can get it, but this one I got it at Takealot. It was around 100, like just not 150, just not over 150, somewhere around that price. So this is the palette that I've been using. So for today I will be using it to put like a glue on it, so that I get to know the amount of glue I have, is to take the comb to apply the glue on the head. Okay, so I'll just put a little amount, not too much, just this is the much that I've poured. So you're gonna apply it where you measured you're going to put your wig. Okay, just be gentle, don't press too hard, because if you press too hard it will create this tacky look that you won't be able to fix. Like if it becomes like the way I'm talking, you will have to like restart. It's you just have to start again. There's nothing you can do with that. So please be gentle with this one. Be very gentle, like do not press too hard, because if you do you will have to start over, and that's something I know you don't want. Like with this one, guys, I just feel like you have to use it if you are not in a rush, because if you are, it's a big problem, because it takes a little while for it to like dry out, to become clear. So if I'm in a rush or something, I always use Got2b, because I feel like it gets taky too quickly, and then I do not have to wait for too long. So yeah, apply it like from side to side, since we are installing a full frontal wig. Like I said, please, I'm begging you guys, do not press it too hard, please, just a little bit, for it to not create that tacky look. Like it's become tacky to a point that if you press too hard, it's gonna like, I don't know how to put it, but it's gonna create this too tacky, to a point that it just doesn't clear anymore. It just create more glues, and it won't even clear out. You get what I'm trying to say? So hence I'm saying be gentle with it, and press not, and try to not press too hard, please. So for this one, I tried doing 3 layers, because my intentions is not to take it out today. I'm going to sleep with it, and I'm gonna go with it tomorrow to work. I'm not going to reinstall in the morning. I'll just do the touch-ups and then head straight to work. So yeah, this is the 3rd layer, I think, so far. So you'll just have to wait for it to clear out before you can start applying, like laying down the lace. So this is the 3rd look, sorry, the 3rd layer. So you're gonna let it, you see, like it was white in color and now it becomes clear. It's the way of showing that it's now taking, and you can start laying down your lace. Please do not lay it down if it's still white, because it will create a big mess. Like this one, I just think it's not for beginners. Honestly, it's not for beginners, because one mistake is a wrap. For beginners, I really recommend using Got2b glue, because I feel like that one just make things simple, very simple. With this one, guys, you need to take your time, like take your time, because you have to make sure that the lace is glued to your skin, and for that to happen it requires you to be patient and make sure it is glued. Remember, the glue is already tacky, so it just needs you to take your time. Okay, please do not be impatient. Like, installation is very fun and stuff. It just needs you to be focused and not to be impatient. Then you've got this. And you need to have love for hair, guys, honestly, because like there's just so many things to do, you know. So nje e tlhoka lerato. So as you can see here at the front, it's not glued. I think the glue didn't get to this side, so I'm gonna use got to be to make sure when it is glued. And please, if you're also going to use ghost bond glue, like before putting on the elastic band, just put on some little got to be at the top, because it gives like it makes it to be like what can I say, how can I put this, it makes it to like, it just melts the lace, to your skin, like it gives it like that fine look. You get it, Mos? Yeah, please just apply a little bit of it just on top of the lace, and always clean up your glue, because if you don't, you have a problem. And also we need then after doing that, you will have to apply elastic band. And with this one, guys, it gives headache, ne? But because you want to be beautiful, you just have to soldier on. You'll just have to soldier on, okay? So yep, so you're gonna leave it for like 10 to 15 minutes. So in the meantime, you can start doing your hair, like brushing it, straightening the hair, just to give it more time. Just, yeah, give it more time before like we take it off. 15 to 20 minutes before we remove this band, and let's see how it turned out. Like just be patient with the band, just make it stay as long as possible, because the longer it stays, the more the lace is gonna late. So as you can see, this is how it turned out. Like installation is just you having patience, because without that, actually, like there's just nothing that you can achieve, like nothing proper. So right now, as you can see, there are some sides that are not glued. As you can see here in front, there's just a little bit of like lace that is not laid, but on the other sides I think it's laid properly. Just I have to like remove the hair and so forth. As you can see, even here on the sides, we are experiencing the same problem as the front, but you're gonna use got to glue spray to lay it down a bit, as well as the other side. It's like, guys, the sides are problematic, honestly speaking. Like usually the whole part will just be laid, but the sides, you're gonna have to come special for them. I don't know about others, but for me it's always like that. And the videos that I've watched as well, like they're also experiencing the same problem. So I just figured, okay, maybe this is how they just like. So we're gonna apply the got to be glue on the sides as well as at the front. But before doing that, let's apply some wax just to make the hair go back, as to like not disturbing while we're busy with the glue. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna spray the glue on your hair, and then it's gonna like become hard and very, very hard for you to control or to style it, because it will be like glued on your hair, on your head, sorry. And with that hair being glued, is just like difficult to remove the glue. So rather do that before you put the glue on, just to save yourself from, I don't know what to say, but just to save yourself. So yeah, as you can see, I'm pushing the hair back. I used the wax stick just to make the hair go back before I can put on some glue. Like guys, with the hair going back, just do it every time you get, because like sometimes you can find that you put the hair back and it just like keeps coming back and so forth and so on. So you just have to like keep on doing that as to like not put glue on your hair. Okay, so for now we're just gonna apply got to be glue on the sides. Let's go on the other side and I put on some glue as well. So here we're gonna let it dry a little bit before we can apply the elastic band. So right now I'm just doing the touch-ups where I saw that there's no glue, or this was just a little bit of glue, hence it didn't get like laid properly. And on the other sides I'm just applying it just for security purposes, as to like make sure that it's glued and so on. So guys, I've run out of alcohol. That's what I normally use to remove the glues. I'll show you on my next video what the alcohol is it that I'm talking about, but you can find it at Dis-Chem. If you want it, you can go at Dis-Chem and ask for glue alcohol for wigs. I'm not sure what is it for like specifically, but most people use it like for removing glue. Okay, so right now we're gonna push the hair back again, like apply the same process again and again. As you can see, the other side we're getting somewhere, the other side it's just like there's a bit of pump, but we're getting somewhere. So hence as I said, there's no gas, so I'm gonna use like natural hair. Okay, I'm just gonna use that. So as you can see, it's a bit taky now, hence I laid the lace down. So you should wait for it to be a bit taky. So for those who like, I used got Ghost Bond glue, né? So for those who do not have Ghost Bond glue, you can use Got2b glue. So what you have to do about Got2b, you have to apply it, wait for it to become taky first before you can start laying your lace, sorry. So you should wait a little bit before it becomes, you should wait a little bit for it to become tacky before you can lay it down. Okay, just don't apply the wig and the glue, oh gosh, just don't apply the glue and at the same time lay the wig, because it will just create a mess. Wait for it to be tacky first before you can lay it down, please. As you can see here, I've also added some, and I just had that I just felt hurry, it's a bit tacky as well, hence I'm laying it down. Guys, just be patient with this one. So now let's apply another round of elastic band. This one, like as you can see, it's dirty. This one make things happen, like it's just our way to go. But if you do not have elastic band, you can always use something silky. What can I say? Just the silky material, because the other ones become like glued to the wig or to the lace, just because they are just cotton whatsoever. They do not work fine. So please, but for myself, I would prefer elastic band. So now let's start combing our hair in preparation of like waiting for that time. This one, because we're not starting from scratch, we can wait 5 to 10 minutes before we can remove it. And so in the meantime, you can straighten your hair, you can comb your hair. Like there's just so much that you can do while waiting to remove the elastic band. So for now, you're just going to use mousse. You can get the mousse at Clicks, Dis-Chem, as well as hair stores. So mousse gives like the hair just this flat look, but it is always advisable that after applying mousse to use a hot combo so that it doesn't create this wet look. I hate this look, so I always use hot comb just to make this wet look go away, and it makes it more flat with the hot comb. So just repeat the process until you see that it's now getting more flatter than it was. Just you want this flat look, guys, please. So after doing that, straighten your wig. Please make sure you do that all the time when you wear your wig, so that your wig always is straight. It doesn't have this curly things or this bumps. Just it straight and like and flowery, so fluffy as to like you should own your hair. Okay, so please. So now we're taking off the lace, no, sorry, the elastic. Yeah, I'm tired. So we're taking off the elastic band, and this is how it looks right now. So since I've ran out of alcohol, I'm using cloth with water just to make it wet, and then use it to remove the excess glues on your skin. So just to not create this like this down looks kind of, yeah. So please just always rub them off. Okay, so this is how it looks like right now, guys. Just rub your glues, because I did right when they are visible, they just sometimes they become white, you know. Thereafter you're gonna take a brush, and I don't have like a small brush, guys, but it is advisable to use small one. And the powder that we used at the beginning, so to like cover the lace, just to give it like this natural look. I'm not happy with how the glues are, but they're not bad, because like I can't rub them too hard as they can ruin the lace whatsoever, but they're not visible. Just that alcohol makes it like good, more like more beautiful. So yeah, this is how it looks like. The powder covered all the excess glues, just so that it gives it this more natural look, as to like not being able to see where the lace ends and where it started. Just give it a natural look, as to like people thinking it's your hair. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is just how it turned out like, and I'm loving the results, guys. I am loving the results. So it's also important to always bleach and plug your knots, because first time I installed this wig, I didn't bleach it at all, and it gave me troubles, and I didn't like the way it came out like, but nizotini, but I was not happy. But with today's results, I'm more than happy with how it came out like, and this is how it looks, guys. What do you think? Like I said, I'm not yet a pro, but I'm loving what I'm achieving thus far. So yeah. So right now, guys, I want us to try styling. I'm gonna do edges. I'm not a big fan of edges, but I just want to try them on today. So now we're just taking off the band, and then we're gonna start doing the edges. So when doing the edges, make sure first always just to, after like removing the band, to brush your hair back, so that, as I always say, it doesn't create this bump in front of your wave, because it tends to like create this bump that you cannot control if like you do not always brush them back whenever applying a glue. So please always brush them back before doing anything. Just like all the time when you want to do something, always brush the hair back, so that you get to know where you're going to start while your hair is back. Okay, so brush them back. This is what I'm doing right now, brushing the hair back. This one here was glued. Do you see what I'm talking about? So imagine if all the hair was like glued, it was gonna be like a huge problem, a huge one. So it's always tricky for me, of course. It's always tricky to do edges, because I find them a bit tricky, and for the fact that I'm not a big fan of edges, I just find like complications doing them. So you're gonna like take out a little hair, so that you get to know where are you going to make your edges, like where do you want them to be. So you're gonna like twist the hair so that it doesn't come together with the rest of the hair. So right now I'm just doing the parts that I will be doing the edges, taking out the parts that I'll be doing the edges, and I'm braiding the parts, so I know that which parts to focus on and which ones am I going to use to do the edges. So here we go. I have like 4 parts, 2 on the sides and 2 on the, it's also on the sides, it's not even on the forehead. So yeah, then I'm applying some mousse just to make my hair go back. Remember, we do not want any hair to interrupt us, guys, hence I'm brushing the hair back with the mousse. So now the electricity is back. I can now use a hot combo as well as straightener. Okay, so I'm brushing the hair back before I can start with the edges, guys. Like the edges always, they're giving me a really much problem. Always, like they give me a big problem. So just use your hot combo to, like whenever you use a hot combo, guys, it makes the hair stay like intact, become like so intact with each other to a point that it cannot even stand out whatsoever. It just straight and relax. It makes the hair to relax. Okay, I get it most. So yeah, guys. So right now I'm going to open a line. I just wanted my line to be in the middle. I normally do not open like a middle line, but today I just wanted to opt for the middle one. Reason being, I don't know. So always before doing your edges, you have to like straighten the hair, the part of the hair that you want to use to make edges. Okay, so like as you can see, Yanyisa, guys, he's missing me. I don't know how many times I tried doing this, like in Nisije, guys. Even now I left it, but I'm not impressed. I'll come back to it. Hopefully it will be a little bit better. Like the edges are not for me. just not for me, guys. Okay, but I think now it's better, though I'm still not impressed, but I think it's a little bit better now. I think now it's better. Let's go to the other side. I feel like this other side I took like more hair than I shouldn't have, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. This is how it's coming out like. I don't know, guys, but I'm just not a big fan of edges. But either way, it is what it is. We'll just see the end product. So yeah, I'm still coming back on the other side because I'm still not impressed, but I think that's better. So you're gonna apply the elastic band. This one, guys, it works so many times. It's always here by my side. So I'm gonna straighten my hair as well while waiting for that time to remove the elastic band. So yeah, straighten the hair like a portion by portion, so as to like at the end find yourself straightening all of the hair and like it's silky, like just so that it controls itself, like not still wool come around, no. So now we're removing the elastic band and this is how it looks like. It's not bad though, it's not bad at all. Just I'm not a big fan of edges, guys. I'm not a big fan. I just find that like they do not suit me whatsoever, but I'm just not a big fan. So guys, now we have a liner. So for our line to be like visible, you need to use your foundation, or you can also use concealer. So for me right now I'm using your concealer because I feel like it's just like the color of my skin. It gives like this bright look that I'm loving. So you're just gonna apply a portion of it, not too much of it, just a portion. As you can see, it's coming out alright. Don't apply it too much, and make sure you do not apply on the hair as well, because it will just give this very thick line of which you do not want. Just make a very cute little line with the concealer. As you can see, it's coming out right, but I feel like it's not straight, but I'll just straighten it with the concealer. So as you can see, this is how it's coming out like. Just a pushing please, and use a brush. You can use your concealer brush to apply it, because obviously a big brush won't work here because we are dealing with a very small line. Then after, you're gonna take your hot combo and then start laying it flat so that your line can be visible as well. As you can see, it's now have this like it's defined as to like here's a line, there's a line here. You see what I'm talking about? Yes. So yep, this is how it's going like. But what do you think, guys, about the edges? Do you love them? Do you think they're a bit too much? Because honestly speaking, I myself am not a big fan of edges. If I do them, I'll just do one, and with very very small hair, because I don't want it to be visible. So yeah, you'll let me know in the comment section what you think about these edges, because I myself not a big fan. I'm just helping those who love them. They will just know what to do, what to, you know, the steps they should do, like whatever. Yes, so yeah. If you look at this side, there's just something off with this one, so I'll have to fix it. As you can see, like the edge here, it's not like going back to the hair, it's just right here in my skin, and I don't want this. You see what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna I'm gonna take it back and be together with the rest of the hair. Like, why is it so special? Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna use some wax stick just to push it back and be like laid, so that it doesn't have to like differentiate for this is where it ends and this is where it starts. So as you can see, it's no longer like visible. Okay, so use some comb and comb it back so that it becomes like cut. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's raining. So voila, this is our end results, guys. What do you think about the edges? Like, out of 10 how much will you give me out of 10? But for me, guys, no, they are not for me. Yeah, they are not for me. I'm not liking them at all. I don't know, I just do not feel them. But this is the end product, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. So this is the end, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe, like and share, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.
We're gonna keep it low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tied.